Welcome to this recap. This is the fifth week, and this week we have a lot of nice presentations of your projects. A few of them have been really fun and unique. A few of them, a lot of them have been fun and unique. And now we will have a few weeks of summer break, but we will always be listening on Discord. So if you have any questions, you can ask them up there. In August, we will be back and we will have some days for several project retakes. So you can soon be up to sign up for those days. But Joachim and Hamed and Nas and Charlotta, we have seen a lot of nice projects. Are there some special you want to talk about?
Yeah, there is. We will update the Hall of Fame with those we think deserves it, and it's actually quite a few of you. But we can't like present all of them right now, but we can definitely take a look at a few of those.
Yeah.
And a huge shout out to Josef, who made an alarm clock based on like, it rings an alarm, and then you have to like finish a quest before it turns off, and that'll get you woken up. And yeah, this is a really cool project, one of the more original ones, and it's really advanced and very unique and nifty. So definitely keep an eye out for this one in the Hall of Fame. And then we also have please have a picture of it, this small air refreshener. So basically, the air refreshener you keep in your bathroom, basically this measures air quality and then automatically dispenses it when it's necessary instead of having it on like a timer. And look at this finished project. This is amazing.
Wow.
I mean, you can't even tell that it's a DIY product. This could be sold professionally, so that's really cool.
But it's not like a ready-made, like a already existing humidifier or something like that.
Yeah, he took a Glade air freshener and he kind of hacked it and modified it for his IoT project.
Oh, nice.
But you can't even tell that it's been modified until you like turn it on, and it's much more impressive than the actual product.
Yeah, so a huge shout out to Isak for that one. And then we have a Wilhelm as well, a smart book monitoring system, basically like scanning every book you have, storing it in the database, and then you can see your whole library. Instead of going to the bookshelf, you can just search for it on I think he used Node-RED. Really cool project, so take a look at that as well. And this one I actually didn't attend the presentation for, so maybe Nas can tell me a bit about this one.
Yeah, so this is Samuel's project, and he's a big proponent of open source. So it's actually hosts, I think, the repositories on Codeberg. Yeah, so Samuel used this pet bottle to dispense some cat treats for his cat, and he was kind of timing the cat's response. And actually that cardboard there's a button underneath it. So it was a really cool project that he had to, I guess, give his cat some treats.
Yeah, there's a video in action in the repository. I've seen it.
Yeah, I think at the very bottom there's a
very cute. So it recognizes when the cat presses on the button, dispenses the treat, and the cat just looks at like. Yeah, it's amazing. Always fun with pet projects. We had like a health tracker for a dog last year, so this year is some cat people, so really nice. I think it's been a very very interesting round with this course. There's been some changes in that most of the students, about 200 of you that are taking it this year, are program students at Linnaeus University. So people that in some way study computer science, maybe networks or some kind of adjacent topic. So definitely a lot more advanced projects, plus that we have, both me and Daniel made an effort to kind of push you to step out of the comfort zone of DHT11 and the ready-made tutorials and do something different. Lots of you have bought the Amazon kit also that has additional libraries and code that made this sort of prototyping faster with all of the displays and other sensors, so their drivers were sort of ready, so you can just plug it in. I think that's also been speeding up the prototyping. So lots of about like 50% of projects have actually, those of you who presented this time around, went past the basic requirements, which I think is really really cool to see that you spend the time and effort in the summer course to go beyond the basics and really push yourself to step into embedded development. It's really nice to see.
Yeah, also something that's really nice to see is we've seen somewhat of a surge in like self-hosted solutions. So a lot of you have gone for like the TIG stack or like to develop your own front end and use like MariaDB or MongoDB and things like that. So that's really, really cool.
Yeah, lots of web developers this time this time around, really trying to combine the web development and the visualizations with actually prototyping hardware on their own. I hope that the course that we modified, the one that's been right before this, web as application platform, if you haven't taken it this year, so look at it next year. It usually is in the second year. And there is like has been a preparatory module where we went through TIG stack. So that was with the plan that people can just be able to use it now in the course, and they can try to focus more on the hardware part of things. So really nice to see that worked. And a huge shout out to all of the 4 TAs, Joachim, Hamid, Charlotte, and Nas. You've done an amazing job. We've been short on staff this year on the teacher staff, so you got to step into more leadership roles and handle all the administration. So really, really good job. Yeah.
And then
else?
Yeah, one thing to mention is that like those of you who have presented now this run, I think percentually, I think most of you got a B actually. So, and that's also kind of fun because previously we pretty much had like, yeah, the average curve, and here is C basically. Now it's kind of shifted a little bit, and now there are more B's than C's so far, at least.
Yeah, it's all really skewed towards higher grades. So that's good.
So I think you've all done really, really well in this course.
So the grades will be reporting the grades during today, and maybe something left during the weekend. But as soon as possible, they should be first in Canvas on your report. So you should probably get an email to like notifying you of your grade, and then finally in Ladok, this also will be reported by me. If some of you have some small things missing still, even if you presented and everything is great, maybe you forgot to do a quiz or a peer review, please try to check that again. Otherwise, I will try to ping you before I go on vacation. And but if something is left hanging, of course, that's I'll prioritize students that have done all of the things in time. So if your grade doesn't come in time and you have to wait until August, that will probably be because something is missing. So we'll handle it later. And today we also announced the days, and you'll get the opportunity to sign up for presentations in August. That would be 12th and 13th of August. We will start with those 2 days and try to really get through as many presentations as possible during those 2 days. So you also get all your grades and everything before the autumn semester starts in full swing, because that neither the teachers or you will have time for this course after that. So mark that in your calendars, and up until then you can basically complement with the things in your report. You can submit to assignments, you can do the quizzes. So all of the Canvas will be open, and all of the Discord will be open. And obviously the TAs will not be as ready available during the summer, but we'll do our best to answer your questions. And there's obviously your peers also on Discord. So don't leave it all for like 2 days before the presentation if you're still working on your project, and try to find the time during July to complement everything that you still have hanging. There's some people also that have presented but gotten things to complement, right? Some maybe connectivity or report, but you probably know what you need to do. Otherwise, just contact us. So,
Oksana, I would like to emphasize on the last minute, because we all go for summer vacation. If you have any question, you need help. For now, I think it's almost a month until the representation in August. If you have any questions, the availability of us TAs is a little bit limited from now. So just send us message as soon as possible so we can arrange. It's also possible to arrange one by one to help you, but you need to inform us before. Don't leave it for the last 2 days. That's really important, because you may not get the help the last 2 days if the number of people are many. And I would also like to ask, is, feedback is always valuable. So we have a channel on Discord. Joachim, is it public? The course feedback, it should be public. I just tag the students 2025. Give us feedback about course material and whatever you think that we can improve for next year. It helps us a lot. And
Yes.
listen, definitely.
In previous years, the course feedback was very popular. I think a lot of students would write there and their thoughts of the course, even during the course. So we invite some more participation from the students, I think. Let us know how we can improve the course, or what you liked about the course, what you didn't.
Yeah, exactly. We try to, there we have now about 5 years of course feedback, and we have analyzed it both like just by reading and even programmatically, and iteratively try to improve things. So what you see today is already quite polished course, and we have to be even better next year. So yeah, please write your suggestions. Stay polite, of course, even if you're frustrated. But otherwise, all types of constructive criticism or happy encouragements are welcome. Welcome in there. Yep.
Criticism is always nice. Yeah, being polite is another thing. Criticism is always nice because it helps us to help next years and the year after students better. I would love when the students, they just show us the weakness in the course or in the material, so we can make it better and better every year. That would help everyone.
Yeah, and with that, we'll say the 5th round of Internet of Things summer course is in its final day. Thank you, everybody who has been with us learning about microcontrollers and sensors, and hope you get inspired to continue with embedded projects in the fall. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So have a great summer, everybody.
Have a great summer, everyone.